Hey everybody, Tom and Keith, the Front Row Noles guys on the Osceola.com. KJ, I don't think we can look back at this one and point to this play or that play. You got to tip your cap to Clemson. Frankly, I don't even know that we need to debate, was this better than last year's game against Clemson? To me, it's all about how does this team respond from here on out. You got 6 games left. This is the halfway point. If you let what happened at Death Valley beat you up, then it's going to turn out like last year. But if you fight, you can resolve and do things much better.
We saw the team fight. That was evidenced by putting some points on the board at the tail end of the ballgame. They did not quit like they did last year. The other thing is, if you hit a couple of passes, if you play the what-if game, you know, it might have been 42-28. Arguably, you could say it could have been 72-14 if Clemson gets a couple of things. So I think you go back, you look at the things you did well. You don't worry about the fact that you got beat. You just got beat by a better team that played very well in the first half, and you build upon what you can build upon.
You go back to the very first Clemson scoring drive. They've got 4th down. They go for it instead of kicking the field goal. That's Dabo sending a message, but that's also, if you make that play, who knows how different things unfold. And oh, by the way, perfectly schemed when Janaris Robinson's not in the game and they run the little shuttle pass to get a touchdown, shovel pass.
Great call by them, and obviously you saw why Clemson is where they are, particularly how they played in the first 15 minutes. They just came lights out. Their defense is very, very good. Florida State could not get on track offensively, and I don't know if that was a combination of what Clemson was doing as well as trying to play both quarterbacks. Hornibrook had a better completion percentage, but he didn't have very many yards. Blackman threw the ball down the field a little bit, but he did have a couple of picks. I don't know where that takes us, but that's something you've got to look at going into weight.
Neither quarterback looked comfortable. Blackman on the run was really inaccurate. Even Coach Taggart commented, on deep balls, they had guys beyond the defense, and the balls were underthrown. He called it off, and I think again, credit Clemson, but there were plays there. A wheel route to Cam Akers that was missed that was going to be an 80-yard touchdown. What
you've got to do, again, is look at what you did right and start building for Wake Forest, because you can't afford the age-old thing. You can't afford 1 loss to equal 2, and you're going up against a good team in Wake. You've got to be prepared to play.
Right, exactly right. And it's still an opportunity. I still think you look at the next 5 games and say these are all games Florida State can win if they come ready to play and they take a step forward and don't regress. And I did think that we saw a good fight right into the end.
I agree. Wholeheartedly agree.
All right, that's the story from here. We'll have more during the week on Front Row Noles and, of course, right here on the Osceola.com.